Hey guys, Paul Piper here in my studio. Reason for doing this video, I've had a lot of people have asked me about online drum lessons and wanted to see the setup before we go online. I actually have two 1 hour back-to-back lessons today. I've already finished with one student and I have another one coming up at 3:30. Brand new student, actually out of Louisville, actually Frisco, but the cool thing about this technology is we can do everything online while that student goes through the stuff that we do. So anyway, here's the setup. I have my laptop here for bill paying and mainly also for invoicing, whether it's for a studio client or drum lessons, online drum lessons for certain students. And over here, this is where I do all the, when I have vocal clients come over. One thing, if y'all already know this, it's always good to put a plastic bag over your condenser, actually your high diaphragm type microphones, because dust is really bad for this kind of stuff. I have it off of the other one over there because I'm using it for my talkback when I'm doing drum lessons. And of course right here is where I do all my writing. And but anyway, this is the setup. Starting with the main cameras, where I use the switcher program, so I have multiple cameras where I can talk to the student. These really cool LED lights really light up the area really well. And the little antenna lights over there I'm using, normally I would have on the music stand when we're going through music as well. And of course this is the other diaphragm mic that I use for talking back to the student. Run everything through this little digital device down there, and everything's coming from the computers. As far as the audio, here, let me see if I can log back in here. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, over here is where I send them the audio feed, whether we're doing drum tracking or lessons. All the drums they hear through their end is all mic'd with everything mic'd up, and it goes right to the camera up there through this device down here. This is the top view camera that I use, so they can see what I'm doing with my hands, and of course the bottom view camera, so they can see what I'm doing with my feet. So as you can see on the main screen, we usually have about 4 screens going, because the 4th screen will be the student. And you'll see after this short video, I did some taping on a student about 20 minutes ago. But I'm about to start the second lesson with a new student, and I was just getting everything prepped up. Thought I'd send you a quick video of the setup. If you are looking to do online drum lessons, or you know anybody that's looking to do online drum lessons, or any remote drum tracking you might need for your CD project, just feel free to go to the website, www.prpproduction.com. Again, when you get there, you'll see a lot of information on both drum lessons as well as studio projects. Again, that's www.prpproduction.com. Anyway, that's all I have, guys, and happy drumming, y'all, and I'll get ready for the second student here. Y'all take care. See you. Bye. You do like we did on some other exercises, maybe do 3 bars of these and do a fill, like if you did 12. You know what I'm saying? So you could have a lot of fun just doing these grooves, especially if you want to do like 3 bars of it and then do a fill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so the cool, I think out of page 72 and 73, man, I think the Syncopated Grooves on this page are really fun to do, especially if you want to
go back to the page 72 fills and plug in one of those after bars of time.
Absolutely, yeah. So the thing about this double bass drum exercise book is that it helps equalize both your right and side of your at least your legs. So when you're doing these exercises with your limbs, it should come right into play. So 10, I think, was and like I said, you could treat these like fills too. Yeah. Yep. Just different ideas you can do with this stuff. I mean, that's why I think it'd be beneficial to you to get this book, because it's going to help you on a lot of stuff. But that's the reason why we can strengthen up all of these rhythm tables. The rhythm tables are basically all the drum styles, and the rhythm tables are basically what we do with real world drum training. Real world drum training is the flip side of the coin. What I teach, and that means we teach dynamics. We teach chart reading, how to do a drum chart as far as reading the road maps. Venue etiquette, that's something you'll never see in books. Venue etiquette is actually if you're playing in a place where, if it's a small venue, you need to learn how to play the same intensity soft as opposed to playing the same intensity loud. So I teach on dynamics. Okay, so if you're playing in a venue that holds, I don't know, 5,000 people, you can play loud, but don't make it sloppy. The whole thing is you want to play loud and keep it as clean as you're playing if you're playing in a 50-person venue or a 25-person venue. So let me demonstrate, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's say if I'm in a big arena with 20,000 people, right? Okay, so I will take that same beat, and this is all under real world drum training. So I'll take that same beat. Now I'm in a 20-person venue, right? Do you see that they sound the same, but one is lower volume than the other?